The rock-hewn churches of Lalibela in Ethiopia are one of the world's most extraordinary architectural and religious sites. This group of 11 medieval churches was carved directly into volcanic rock during the late 12th and early 13th centuries under the reign of King Lalibela of the Zagwe dynasty. Intended to create a new Jerusalem for Ethiopian Christians, these churches are still in use today and hold profound religious and cultural significance. Here is an overview of their history, architecture, cultural significance, and current status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Historical background, construction period. The churches were built during the 12th and 13th centuries under the direction of King Gebre Meskel Lalibela. His reign is traditionally associated with the inspiration to create a new Jerusalem to provide a pilgrimage site for Ethiopian Christians' religious significance. According to Ethiopian Orthodox tradition, King Lalibela was divinely instructed to construct these churches after a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. The layout and design of the complex mimic the holy sites in Jerusalem, including a river called the Jordan River. Symbolism: the churches were intended to serve as a lasting symbol of the Ethiopian Orthodox faith. Each church and feature of the complex reflects biblical symbols or references, such as the 12 Apostles or the layout of Jerusalem. Architectural design and structure. The churches at Lalibela were carved from single blocks of volcanic basalt, which means that they were cut directly from rock as monolithic structures, rather than being constructed from assembled stones. The complex is divided into two main groups, connected by a series of tunnels and trenches. The northern group, Beate Medhane Alem, or the House of the Saviour of the World, is the largest monolithic church in the world, designed to resemble a Greek temple. It contains 3 empty graves symbolizing the Holy Trinity. Beate Mariam, or the House of Mary, is one of the most ornate churches, decorated with murals and carvings and dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Beate Golgotha Mikael, or the House of Golgotha Mikael, is known for its intricate carvings and is traditionally believed to house the tomb of King Lalibela himself. There's also Beate Meskel, the House of the Cross, and Beate Denagal, the House of the Virgins. The eastern group, Beate Emmanuel, or the House of Emmanuel, is considered by some to have been a royal chapel. It has an intricate design with symbolic cross shapes. Then we have Beate Kedus Mercurius, the House of Saint Mercurius. This church has served various functions over the centuries, possibly including use as a court. Next is Beate Abba Libanos, the House of Abbot Libanos, a semi-monolithic church that is partially freed from the rock. Finally, Beate Gabriel Raphael, the House of Gabriel Raphael, which was possibly a former palace or residence that later became a church. Beate Georgis, or the House of St. George, is located separately from the two main groups. This church is the most iconic and best preserved of the Lalibela churches. Shaped like a Greek cross and excavated entirely in a square trench, it represents both engineering mastery and the devotion of Ethiopian Christians. The religious and cultural importance. The churches are a vital center for Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity, which dates back to the 4th century. Lalibela remains a major pilgrimage destination, especially during significant religious celebrations like Jena, which is Ethiopian Christmas, and Timkat, or Epiphany. The Lalibela churches are not just historical monuments, they are active places of worship. Priests and deacons maintain the churches, and religious services occur regularly, integrating the churches into the daily lives of the local community. Each church holds symbolic meaning, with features inspired by biblical stories and Ethiopian Christian beliefs. The trenches, tunnels, and carved designs create a physical and spiritual journey meant to deepen pilgrims' faith. The rock-hewn churches of Lalibela were designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978 due to their unique architecture, cultural significance, and role as a center of Ethiopian Christianity. The churches face challenges from natural weathering, erosion, and increased tourism, which have affected their structural integrity. UNESCO, along with local and international organizations, has implemented preservation measures, including protective shelters over some churches, restoration projects, and community-based conservation programs. Conservation efforts often involve the local community to ensure that preservation aligns with cultural values and religious practices. Lalibela's churches are steeped in legend. It's said that angels worked alongside humans to construct them, allowing the churches to be built faster than humanly possible. This belief adds a mystical aspect to their construction, which remains impressive even by modern engineering standards. Lalibela is a pilgrimage site for Ethiopian Orthodox Christians, and visitors can witness traditional ceremonies, hear chanting, and see the vibrant Ethiopian Orthodox Christian culture in practice. Tourists can explore the remarkable details of each church, including frescoes, bas-reliefs, and unique carvings. Local guides provide valuable insights into the church's history, legends, and architectural features. The rock-hewn churches of Lalibela are a remarkable testament to the devotion, craftsmanship, and faith of medieval Ethiopian society. They serve as both a historical marvel and a living religious site, preserving Ethiopian Christian heritage and providing a profound spiritual experience for pilgrims and visitors alike. Please like and subscribe to help grow this channel and ring the bell to be notified of new videos.